I was a little slow on pressing my change scene button there. Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun with me, Altegra Omega. I felt the need to speed that up because the title is so long. Let's continue, but before we continue, we picked up some rather interesting equipment from our raiding of the town. Let's have a look at what we got. The Gauntlets of Ogre Power boost the attack strength of whoever they are being wielded by to 18. I made sure all of my people were 18 anyway, which was a waste of time. This is a +1 sword. +1 means deals 1 extra damage, and I believe that applies to minimum and upper end rolls in terms of D&D. In terms of non-D&D, imagine you attack someone and you do an amount of damage, add 1 to that number. This is the sleep spell. Thieves can cast spells from scrolls, but I think they have to acquire... I think there's a level requirement for the spell, depending on how powerful the spell is, so I don't think I'm going to be able to cast sleep for a while. But we'll keep scrolls, because they could later be useful to us. Axes function exactly the same as swords. Swords are slightly better than spears, because they have a higher chance to hit. There you go. The person leading the army is armed with a dagger, and the backline are armed with swords and axes. This is how I set up a team. The only thing I haven't mentioned here is this spell, which 3 of my characters have. It's called Hide, and it is the main strength of the thief and the halfling. When the proverbial shit hits the proverbial fan, they can get out of there by hiding. An enemy! And this should be the easiest enemy and the easiest fight we have ever seen. Okay, I'm nearly dead. That is the grumpiest face the world has ever seen. That's a miss. Now this thing is called the Staff of Healing, so you can heal allies. Look at this, tactical fighting. A successful operation all round. We defeated 1 boar. Good work, team. Team! Good work, team. I can't look at you and praise your incredible skills. Damn, these guys are small. We shall use the sling to attack from range. Essentially, these are children. Essentially, this is one single child. Essentially, this is a distant memory. Good work, team. 70 gold from those children. Their pocket money is ours. Now, if you're wondering why the fights are starting and then instantly cancelling, it's because I'm selecting the wrong weapon. I was trying to attack with a sword from miles away. Actually, that time I was trying to attack with a healing staff from a mile away. I like the way the game lags as the bullet gets close, so you can really have that tense moment of, will it hit? This is a hearty boar. No match for the halfling. I always think of halflings as being like hobbits. Remarkably strong. This is the Beastmen camp that I think one person in town warned us about. Let's charge in there. They have meat, or, to be fair, this looks more like they're grilling a wooden log. Watch yourselves, these guys are hairy. Things aren't looking too good here for Rowan. I'll learn your names eventually. He's got that angry face on. So I'm sure you're learning this, but as we take damage in this game, we get more and more angry until we, die. Good try. I'm stuck against a tree. Better use the sling. Good try. Rowan's going to heal himself. Tactical. Halfling's going to stand at the front like the hero that she is. Rowan's wearing leather armour, took a red sword to the back, took 1 damage. What a guy. No real offensive capabilities here. Healing for 1, probably not worth it. Let's get the sling out. Good shot. Why is my cleric doing the most damage of anyone? The thieves are supposed to be the carriers of this team. They're the best characters we've got for damage. And yet the cleric and the halfling are doing all the work. Off my way! That's more like it. It's understandable that they've come to defend their sacred log that they were cooking up for D. I would too. Another kill for the halfling. 8 damage off of that attack. This shows the difference between swords and daggers. It's not anything to do with the characters. There's a sword and dagger difference there. Good lord, we've lost Roge! Look at the shock on his face. He can't believe it. And I can believe it. I expect we're going to lose a lot of people on this adventure. He didn't last too long, Roge. He let the whole side down. I'm not sure what's happened to the guy in the top right. Clearly he didn't get the message. That or he's dozed off. Apparently there's a guy hidden in this tree. I couldn't see him, but fortunately the game targeting could. This halfling is just tanking everything. Kill for the cleric. Good eye. That was an incredibly long shot. Omega Heart with the manliest yeah you've ever heard. I'm going to try and give a good yeah every time. It's time to get used to yeah and understand yeah. So every time you level up in this game you get a yeah. Oh dear, under attack. I didn't see what these things were called, but they were not called snakes. So when you level up in this game, the game gives a hearty yeah, and no matter if you're male, female, or identify as transgender, pangender, gender fluid, I'm not up to date with this current idea, I'm sorry. You will give the manliest yeah of your life no matter what. The game is fairly realistic in the sense that random wild animals do not hold gold. The Beastmen do, because they are civilized creatures with a well-established economy. But the snakes, they don't have any need for gold. I feel like Omega Heart should take over the leading role. To be fair, she has the best weapon, so it's understandable that she's doing quite well. I'm amazed the Halfling hasn't leveled. Halfling was getting kills left and right. But now we get to show you what the church is for. Hello, priest. Yes, injured. Roge has been injured. Roge is no longer injured. Welcome back, Roge. The church will revive the dead. And you may be wondering, why did I go back to town, to the church, to revive the dead when I have a cleric in my team? Because the cleric can't revive the dead. The cleric can heal wounds, but not revive the dead. I'm not going to reorganise the party. You can stay at the back now, Roge. Disappointed us all. I'm going to go tell the Duke what I have seen. Thank you very much. Thank you again. You're too kind. Duke. You don't care. Well, away with you then. So rude. Oh, you're not going to wish me luck? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll take it all back. I assumed the worst of you and you showed me up. Allow me to demonstrate the map. That's a map. Allow me to demonstrate where we're going. Come on, mouse cursor. Yes. We have been told that there are beastmen in the caves to the northwest. Northwest is this direction. There are 2 possibilities. Caves is a plural. We're going here. This is a single cave. We're not going there. I suppose I should also say, in order to get top left, we need to go down left to cross this bridge, because there's no other way to cross here. So, you are supposed to use the map and navigate like this, and you can get a kind of idea of where we're going to go in the future of the game, because you can see where the big caves are. But don't think too much about that. We're going down here, cross the bridge, and then we're going up here to the Beastmen Caves. That's the goal. Now, prepare to watch me walk. So, how's everyone doing? As you may have guessed, the Beastmen Caves are caves, which means we'll get to see some cave combat, more than just executing weakened prisoners. I'll explain the cave combat more when we get there. Rebellious Roge and Rowan are worried about crossing the bridge. I believe this is the charisma check, and the two people with lowest charisma always come up as complete cowards. But congratulations, Roge. Not only have you died once, you are also scared. Shit scared of crossing a bridge. I feel sorry for you now for suggesting this and winning the bet that someone was going to come up as the wuss. I need to tell a story, okay? Music change, that's how you know things are intense. Well, the most exciting trek so far, not a single enemy. Pretty tricky to navigate these bushes though. You wouldn't believe how dense these bushes are, they push you around them. But you know, we're getting there, we're getting there. Just take a moment to appreciate the music. Fire here. This is the other cave that we showed you earlier. You can sort of see there was lava around it and whatnot. Not gonna try our luck walking on fire. Not feeling that brave just yet. Are you just gonna take a far more casual and leisurely walk around to the Beastmen caves? Music switch. It's ominous. Just means we're in a different region of the world map. If anyone's curious as to what the music switching is actually all about. Now this game is full of secrets. It has secret caves and dungeons hidden all over the place. I'm going to say all over the place, I mean there's about 5 and that's it. But, for example, there's one here. Right here. And you would say unless you know about it, then how are you ever going to find it? But honestly the game promotes a lot of checking walls and things to try and find secret dungeons. And that place is kind of labelled a little bit because of the bush and... yeah. If you're wondering why I didn't go there, it's because it's a little... It's a little too exploitative for my tastes. There are some incredibly high-level enemies there. And you can cheese them to kill them and gain levels incredibly fast on your characters to power level through the game. Good speedrunning tactic. Not good for this kind of Let's Play, so I'm not even going to touch that cave. I will do the cave later on, when my characters are strong enough to do it, and then we will do it once. But you get the idea, you could farm the cave over and over. The healing staff in the middle of combat. So just to explain what's going on here then. When you are in a cave, you have combat options that are much the same as anywhere else. If I use a missile weapon, it just fires out in front of me, like so, making everyone use their slings. That's a stone. If you use a melee weapon, it will just swing in front of you. You can't see it, but if there's a target, it has a chance to hit it. Everything inside the dungeon crawling section is real time, and everything outside the dungeon crawling section is turn-based. So there's a very big contrast between the two different playstyles. Dungeon crawling is more sort of traditional RPG, that's terrifying. Alright, we'll do it from up here. Look at this strategic advantage I've gained. I'm just hoping they don't know how to use ladders. Good shot. For the cleric once again, and the halfling, yeah, we know how this goes. Oh, my seasoned fighter landed a shot, well done. Roge, have you dealt a point of damage so far? My cleric's out for blood. My halfling is slaughtering everything that comes near. Omega Heart's already leveled up. And here's Roge. Roge, please. Another kill for the cleric. This holy man is out for some revenge. The manly cry of the clap. The clap being our halfling that's leading the way, gained 2 health. This is an incredibly poor health roll. Whoa, 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 boars. Did you just see how this went down? I've got the most violent cleric the world has ever seen. Nice kill, Roge. you think you're doing. Nice victory music though. So we entered the first cave, it shoved us up on the second floor. Hello, warrior. I really need to start using the sling with the cleric, even when I'm in melee range. The shield was a scroll, you'll notice, because it's the spell shield. Complicated stuff. Which cave did I come out of? Not this one, right? It was the other one. It's a tribal war party. We'll run away. I see enemies everywhere. Potentially corner myself. At least my back's protected. In fact, I've got an idea. Watch this. This is genius. So now when I mash A, I actually use the sling on the cleric. Wonderful. So I guess I haven't explicitly said this. In order to use the first equipped item I have out of the two, I have to press A. I'm on a Genesis. And when I want to use the second equipped item, I have to press B. And C rotates through the party members without doing anything. So when I'm close like this, I just mash A, because I just want everyone to use melee attacks as fast as possible. And then I can strategically use the healing wand when it's actually useful. Look at that! The clap picked up the darkness. That sounds very ominous and not possible, but good work, clap. Sorry, the clap. Especially by your full name. So this cave is just a sort of an ambush cave. I killed everything in it because I like experience. But as of yet we haven't found anything. And as you've seen, all of the Beastmen have attacked us on sight. Probably didn't help that we had one of them imprisoned. And I executed it. That was a trap. And thieves, the special thing about thieves is that they are good at disarming traps. So Rowan, once again, has let us down. But so has Omega Heart. I have 2 thieves. And we just walked into a trap. Ugh. This woman needs to die purely just based on facial expressions. Where's she gone? You notice I do this sort of diagonal looking so I can peer around corners. Kakantizu. Omega Heart leveling up again. Why is it only the women that are getting levels? You discover some gold and turquoise jewellery pieces worth about 300 gold pieces. I said pieces twice, and it's only written down once. Still, this is worth about 300 gold. You know what that means? It means 300 gold was added to my gold total on the spot. These Beastmen do not look anything alike. When they are indoors, they look completely different. Halfling. Go get my wand! Halfling, go get him! You are the bravest warrior this world has ever seen. Well, that seems rather unfair. With a shock on her face, she can't believe it. Can someone please land a hit? Guys. Why was the halfling the only one managed to land a hit? Rowan! Bob and weave, you fool! Alright, Omega Heart, go with the flanking. Good strats. Roge, distraction. I don't think attacking from behind does anything, but it looks good. Only 1 damage, we can live with that. Work him down. Will someone please land a blow? Roge! Roge! What are you doing? My poor culture. My poor townsfolk. My poor unattended graveyard. At least someone erected nice tombstones of us, to be fair. So, you know, we weren't completely forgotten. A good run for the useless team. But the useless team are not done yet. The useless team will join you again back at the entrance to the caves. Hopefully you'll join them for that, and they shall. See you then.